I'm Eyeless Jack. I know, I'm not. Hi, my name is Blankface, and I'm the creepypasta. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lunar, actually. My name is not Blankface. This is my own creepypasta character that I created. And yeah, today we're going to see how well he does in Poppy Playtime. Chapter 1, fun fact, never played Poppy Playtime. So let's play it today. So here we are. While I play this, I'm actually going to be talking about the origins of Blank Face.
About to see the most incredible doll ever invented. Her name is Poppy, and she is the first truly intelligent doll in the world. A little girl can talk to her. Poppy gives her answers. She is the first doll actually able to have a conversation with a child. Hard to
Scary.
believe? Just watch.
If you guys want to know what a creepypasta is,
Poppy Playtime! Poppy's as lovable as a real girl, and she talks like one too.
a creepypasta is a scary story that isn't real, like Jeff the Killer, Eyeless Jack, Laughing Jack, stuff like that. They're things that aren't really real, like Jane the Killer. She's not real. She's a creepypasta.
Anything else you'd like to say, Poppy?
I'm a real girl,
No, you're not.
like you.
No, you're not.
What's the time?
Playtime!
And if you've ever wanted to see how all of the nation's favorite toys were created, Playtime Co. is now
Anyway,
factory tour.
so
$2.99 a person. An entire hour in the most magical toy factory on Earth. What are you waiting for? Come visit the factory. We can't.
okay, and we're in. Anyway, so settings, because I want controls, display brightness, whatever. Okay. Alrighty, so Blankface started off as a normal boy. And he always loved to watch the little kids, you know, green, pink, yellow, red. He always loved to watch his friends play, but he never wanted to play with them, which his mom thought was weird. So one day, he went to a doctor and asked the doctor, the heck, what they thought was wrong with his son, because he never wanted to play, but he loved to watch his friends play. So they asked him a couple of questions like, are any of your friends bullying you? Are any of them like really, really nice? And he answered them like a normal kid would, like, oh yeah, my friends are very nice to me. No, none of them are mean to me. And so like that. Hold on, what is this? Dude, what is going on? Excuse me. High five. Anyway. So, yeah. He never wanted, like, he always wanted to play with his friends, but not really play and when his friends did want to play with him, he would literally just say like he's too busy, or he has to go visit his grandma, or something like that. So, you know, he never was really like taught anything. Anyway, so once he got back from the doctors, he was like, oh, how can you fix my son? They're like, no, your son's perfectly fine. There's nothing for us to fix. Anyway, so she was ultimately sad by that news. Frick you! Anyway, she was ultimately sad about that news, but you know, she's like, okay, maybe this will pass when he gets a girlfriend. He never got a girlfriend for some reason. He just didn't have like the interest into having a girl in his life. Like he never ever really like wanted one. So because this thing never passed, she found out that his dad had enough of the weirdness of his child. And Blank Face's real name is Luke. Anyway, so Luke's dad had enough of Luke's weirdness and was like, you know what? I'm gonna leave. And he left. And the mom was like, I can't take care of Luke by myself. So he dropped Luke off at an orphanage. And Luke felt so, like, angry. Like, why would my parents leave me like that? And then, so, that started his anger. But then, he realized he actually kind of liked the alone time, and he actually kind of liked the orphanage because he got to watch the little kids play. And so, when he watched the little kids play, he would love it. Like, he would, like, no matter what, he would always just love to watch the little kids play and whatever, the younger kids in the orphanage. And one day, he hated the parents, right? He hated them. So, one day he got all the kids out of the orphanage at like midnight and set the orphanage on fire with the caregivers and like the other people in the orphanage still inside. So, because of this, the orphanage thought it would be, he grabbed the kids after he burned it down. He grabbed the kids out of the orphanage, and because, you know, he did. The kids from the orphanage was like, why would you set the house on fire, Luke? And Luke was just like, I'm getting you away from the mean man, from the mean people. And he would like convince these little kids that didn't know any better that the orphanage people were bad, like they were mean, and they wouldn't let them have any fun. With Luke, with all the older kids, Luke built a cult, basically. It was more like a group, where they would stay in the burnt down orphanage. It was abandoned now, because, you know, it was burnt down. And he would have these little meetings while these other kids were playing around. he had his little meetings with his friends, the older kids in the orphanage around his age. And one day, he found. Now, the reason why he hates parents, like he hates adults, because his parents, when he was little, they gave up on him, and now he hates, like, all adults. So one day, he was like, how many more kids can we have? Because once we're not here, we have to get our, group to something else. They would call it the kidnap group, where they would go around and they would kidnap kids from their parents. And they would teach and they would convince those kids that their parents are mean. And that's basically all he does. Now let's actually play this chase scene and let me focus. Sheesh. I think I'm so screwed. Okay. What? No, dude. Anyway, so when he grabs these kids out in broad daylight, the police can't do anything about it because they don't know where Blankface is. And how he got his nickname Blankface is he has no expression.
In relation, experiment 1006, the prototype. Coordination and cooperation is evidently within his skill set, as well as the skill set of all other experiments of his type. Though still missing, today's events are no doubt in relation to him. His absence was a flaw in the scientific process, which should have under no circumstances been left unaccounted for. That's why I'm making this log, so that the same mistake won't be made twice. And future experiments will need to be contained and disposed of in a secure location. I'm not worried about myself. One breakthrough and I'll be back. We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of...
Dang. Okay. Anyway, so the reason how he has no expression on his face. That's how he got his nickname. When he kidnapped these kids and makes these parents make these kids believe that their parents are evil and are doing evil things to them. He has no expression on his face when he does it. He just looks like this whenever he does it. Literally like that. That's all he looks like when he does these kidnappings, and when he does all this stuff, he just has no expression on his face, and that's how he got his nickname, Blankface. And all of his other friends have more names, coordinated with him, but Blankface is the most known one. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it. The story, the shorts are already posted, most likely. This whole character and the tattoo putting on, yeah, I got tattoos, bro. RIP, we got spiderweb, got a scorpion on this arm. So yeah, all of this will be in a playlist called Blank Face. Anyway, so yeah, that's just what Blank Face does. Anyway, so I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. As always, stay actual. Ciao. Hopefully you enjoyed the gameplay.